Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This reading is going to be for the twin flames, and this reading is going to be on the twin flames changes that are going to be happening soon in your life. You'll be able to see that the universe has been conspiring for both of you to work together as one entity. And when I'm saying this, I'm being called out here to channel the messages through the moon messages. See, this is what I'm talking about. So one of you is Rahu in this story, and another one of you is the Ketu in this story. When I'm saying the Ketu and the Rahu talks about the practicality of life, the logics, the money, the material world, and the spirituality talks about the Ketu, the stability in life, standing in your power, knowing that I am the sadhak, I am the soul in the body. And when it comes, when you balance both together, so what a confirmation has come here, because this is what I've been talking about, that you guys are coming together as one entity. And maybe you don't realize it yet, but this change is going to happen soon. And this change is going to happen soon because you need to further create with that change. You need to understand that all this change has been happening because this is the requirement of the universe right now. I mean, the boss is calling out. The boss is saying that I want this to happen, so this will happen. So you're very close to achieving your goal. You just need to focus the negativity that you might receive in the process. Now when I'm saying this, you need to remember that all this happens quickly. When things happen quickly, as a human, you tend to think like, oh, is this happening in my favor? Do I need to take some extra precautions with this person? This person is going to be true to me or not? Certain type of conflictive energy can happen in your life, but that is okay. That is you being the human energy, okay? But you need to understand that this is happening for good. You just need to release what is not required in the process. This has been a process of you guys coming as a divine counterpart as together. And now when you know that everything has changed because love is there in the situation, love is pouring out, things are changing, the perspectives are changing, the mindsets are changing. You did what was impossible in the situation. You actually fought back for your love. You actually fought back for the beliefs that you believe in. Lot many narratives you are going to break coming soon in your reality, okay? And people will be like, how can this person literally break the barriers that the person actually did in the first place? And you did it with your own energy. I mean, what a wonderful change that is coming towards you. And you'll be able to understand that all this has been happening because you actually followed yourself, you followed your vision, you followed your dreams, right? You worked on making yourself greater and greater. And if somebody has not been working like that, I request all of you to just focus on your dream, to just focus on your passion, to just focus on what is actually in life matters to you, which is see, it happens according to what kind of stability or energy you are in. It happens that many of the people are in the Rahu energy, so they get very conflictive energy around them. There are people who are in the Ketu energy. When they are in the Ketu energy, they fight with their own stability. They question a lot themselves and they ask themselves why the certain things are happening, okay? So the balance has to come. And now when after 18th May specifically the balance is coming, the Rahu Ketu transit is going to happen. And the transit has already happened. Now it is going to physically happen, okay? And you're going to see lot many synchronistic events which are going to favor you, which are going to tell you that there is domestic harmony in your life, there is peaceful energy in your life coming from your partner as well. And now your partner also want you guys to be together. There's a lot of surrendering energy coming in the game. Yeah, change is definitely inevitable in the game, and you need to understand that all that pride that you have, you actually need to clarify it with your energy, okay? You need to moderate it with your own energies, with the understanding of that whatever is happening in my life or whatever has been happening in my life was by the choice of the boss of the universe, okay? Now when it is happening, I need to be very coherent with the energy, and I need to be as as cool as possible to accept the energies which are coming in my life, okay? I just want to mention here one thing very very quickly, that I am not a person who upload daily, okay? I only upload when I am being asked by the energies to upload. So I'm sure that some of you really want to hear this message. So if it is really important to know here that if it is coming to you, this is sort of a confirmation coming from the divine, and this is going to give you a lot of relief in the picture. I mean, triumphant success, new beginning. This is going to give you a lot of relief in the picture, because you are going to feel that peace in your life. You're going to feel that energy, that calmness, in your energy, that everything which I actually wanted in my life eventually is here. And what is coming in your life is because of your own efforts. Let me tell you, just quickly pat yourself on the back, because you have been fights which were actually invisible to everybody. You were going through those mental conflicts in your life, those energies in your life. You were actually trying to uh, get through that challenge, get through that energy which was actually very much conflictive, and you just believed in yourself, you just believed in the impossible, and you made it possible anyhow, right? A lot of sacrifice very quickly, mental conflict, sacrifice. So you have done a lot of sacrifice alone, and your partner specifically is going to value you for that. And having said that, it is very much important. See, stand your ground. You stood your ground. This is what I'm saying. So you stood your ground, you understood the message clearly by the universe, you understood the idea here, and it is happening in the first place because of that. Yes, it took its beautiful time, because it needed to grow. You need to be assured about the energy of your partner and of you also. And now what is happening is the spiritual union. Okay, you need to understand that all this spiritual union could happen because you have actually gone through the process of clearing out those narratives or mindsets in your mind which was not required. So basically, you have actually passed on to the lot of cerebral test in your life which has been happening continuously to or coming towards you by the universe. This way actually channels or purifies your energy so that you can ascend in your soul power. You can ascend to become what you're here to become. So it's completely a new change. It's something which nobody has ever seen, and people are going to be very noticing towards you, because they are going to notice how can this person actually make the change like you did, because this is going to be something very different. This is going to be something which no one ever expected, but you did it. So this is going to be beautiful. However, I just want you to tell you very quickly that you need to be surrender. You need to be in the surrendering energy, surrendering mode, and whatever is coming towards you, just receive it, because you have done the work. You may ask a question like, oh my god, how can this happen? This is happening because you believed in the impossible. You did the work, you did the inner work, you did the job, and now the fruits are here. Okay, so yeah, you trusted the magic, you trusted the invisibility of the realms. Okay, now when the universe is actually seeing you growing, seeing you believing, seeing you surrendering, the universe is very happy about this whole big picture in your life. Okay, yeah, surrender is very important for you right now, because you don't see things coming yet. You may question it, but again, you now don't have a habit of questioning it a lot. Please watch your words. Anything which you're speaking incorrect about you, or you are humbly telling anybody, oh, I'm nothing, I don't do that, I cannot do that. I mean, stop doing that. Do not demean your energy by saying such things. Take the lead. You are here to become the leader. You will definitely taking the lead, and with these feathers, I'm being reminded that your ancestors are also helping you in the process. When I'm saying this, you need to remember that you are here to just be independent. You are not here to be advised by anybody or to walk the path of somebody, because you're a very independent person. Your ancestors were very independent, and they want you to be independent, to take the decisions independently, invest in yourself. Here, investing in yourself is the very key point, because when you invested in yourself in the past, you could make the changes that you're able to make now. When you do that, you actually tell the universe that I'm authentic, right? I'm moving from the energy of love. Whatever I feel, wherever I feel loved, I go there. I do not wait anybody to love me the way I want to be loved. I create love from myself. So that kind of beautiful energy has actually stirred the movement in the universe, and it is actually bringing many things to you which you have learned from the past. You have learned from the past a lot, and now there's everything which is enough for you. A lot of material prosperity is here. but learn life, do not stop here. I mean, with this journey, it does not mean that you stop somewhere. No, there's no stoppage. Learning about universe is like infinite, so you should learn about universe always. It has been hell of a journey, I can understand that, as I meet a lot of twin flames in my coaching journey, and people ask me, when it is going to stop. I mean, I tell them very simply, when you're going to grow the universe the way universe wants you to grow. So dream the world into being. So you have lot many dreams here. Just look on those spirited dreams, followed by the spirit of you. So it is your spirit all along, who has been very gentle towards you. You need to give back to the universe, that way. I mean, you need to believe in your spirit. You need to be generous towards your spirit. Do not make your spirit feel, oh my god, you're nothing, I'm nothing, nothing can happen, something like that. Do not do that. So you need to understand that everything which has been possible till now was just because you could make the changes in your life. You could do the changes in your life. You believed in the impossible, and now when things are going to happen in your life, just give yourself that due admiration that is required by you specifically, especially your own soul. Okay, especially the way you have been living. Okay, you have been believing. Okay, I hope this message is going to give some kind of positive and good vibe around you, and this is going to change the narrative of your life about you. Thank you so much for watching me and following me. Take care, and bye bye.